Debate that is ongoing across our state, which is one of the least vaccinated in the country. The state is seeing some progress in terms of the number of parents who have chosen not to have their kids vaccinated. That's partly because of Michigan's new waiver process. Christopher Lane spoke to parents about their right to choose.
All parents in Michigan have the choice to vaccinate their kids or not, but some aren't in favor of it. Those parents can get a waiver that allows them to skip school-mandated vaccines.
In Michigan law, that right is protected for parents in the state.
Some parents tell me they don't trust vaccines because they don't think injecting a strain of a virus into their kids is a good idea. For others, it can contradict their religious beliefs. Most parents that I spoke to on Thursday were in favor of immunizing their children.
And knowing that there's something that can be done in order to protect children as well as adults and anyone in a community, it's our goal to be able to help protect people from those vaccine-preventable, oftentimes fatal diseases.
They don't mind waivers, especially now that the educational requirement has been in place for 2 years. Angela Minicucci of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services tells me since that was established, the number of parents getting waivers has dropped significantly.
What we found is a lot of the times parents got a waiver because they just didn't have time to get a child in for vaccines. And when you go to your local health department, oftentimes they can provide the vaccines while you're there.
That's dropped the number of waivers from just over 20,000 down to about 13,000 this past year. In order to protect the most kids in schools, it's important to get as many kids vaccinated as possible. Minicucci says that builds a herd immunity to keep even the ones who aren't vaccinated, whether it's because their family is against it or because they aren't medically able, safe.
That was Christopher Lane reporting. The Department of Health and Human Services says there are resources for parents who are on the fence about getting their getting vaccines for their kids. You can get most required vaccines for your kids at your county's health department. Pediatricians and many pharmacies offer them as well.